Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning to one and all. Welcome to Sonu Academy. Today we are going to discuss about plants and animals living together from Chapter 5 Class 3 CBSE syllabus. Children, you have ever looked at a plant very carefully, not just its green leaves or flowers, but the tiny life around it. A plant is not alone. It is like a small home full of life. This chapter, Plants and Animals Live Together, shows us a simple and beautiful idea. Plants and animals always live together. Wherever there are plants like forests, gardens, parks, or even a small balcony, you will find animals too. Animals need plants to live. Plants give them food like leaves and fruit, sweet nectar to drink, and safe places to hide and rest. Birds sit on branches, insects crawl on leaves, and small animals live under plants. So every plant is like a little house where many living things live happily together. Children, and here is an amazing part. Plants also need animals too. Animals help plants by pollinating flowers, spreading seeds to new places, and making soil healthy through their movement. This close relationship is called interdependence, which is a fancy word meaning depending on each other to survive. In this chapter, let us discuss why this is important to learn. Because when you understand that plants and animals are connected, you realize that if we harm plants, we harm animals, and if we harm animals, we harm plants too. And eventually, we harm ourselves. By protecting nature, we protect everyone who lives in it, including us. Children, in this video, we will explore which animals live on different parts of a plant, the hidden world inside soil, how animals use plants for food and shelter, the magical change of caterpillar into a butterfly, and how you can observe all this right where you live. So let us begin our journey. Look closely, listen carefully, and discover the amazing world of plants and animals living together. Children, first let us see animals and plant interaction. In this chapter, Plants and Animals Live Together, we will learn how plants and animals share their homes in nature. Have you ever seen that everywhere there are plants, there are also many animals, right? They live on the plants, around them, and even under them. A plant is like a small home for many living things. Already we discussed that. In this chapter, once again we are going to discover how plants and animals help each other. Animals get food and shelter from the plants, and plants also get help from animals. So, this shows a beautiful truth. Everything in nature is connected, right? And all living things help each other to live and grow. So, plants and animals live together teach us one big beautiful truth. Let us see. Children, wherever you find plants like forest, gardens, park, or even a small balcony, you will almost always find animals living nearby. But this is not just that animals happen to live near plants. They depend on plants for food like leaves, fruits, nectar and seeds, shelters like tree hollows, thick leaves and branches, protection from rain, sun and predators. Children, the amazing part, plants also need animals. Now let us see how animals helps plants. Animals help plants by pollinating flowers like bees and butterflies, spreading seeds through monkeys, birds and bats, and making soil healthy by earthworm and ants. This is called interdependence, a fancy word meaning depending on each other to survive. Children, animals living with plants. Many animals can be spotted living together with plants. For example, you might see a frog resting on a leaf, a tailor bird singing, elephants are eating grass, squirrels hiding inside tree hollows, ants building their nest with leaves, or a butterfly perched on a flower. These animals choose to live near plants because plants provide them with food, shelter, and a place to rest. Some animals like squirrels use trees, hollows to hide and rest, while others like caterpillars chew on leaves for food. This shows how a plant plays a crucial role in the lives of animals. Children, let us see why this is important to learn. Yes, because when you understand that plants and animals are connected, you realize if we harm plants, we harm animals. And if we harm animals, we harm plants and eventually ourselves also. By protecting nature, we protect everyone who lives in it, including us. So this video we will explore which animals lives on different parts of a plant, the hidden world inside the soil, how many animals use plants for food, shelter and nest. We'll also learn the magical change of caterpillar into butterflies and how you can observe all this right where you live. So let's begin our journey. Look closely, listen carefully and discover the amazing world plants and animals living together. Children living together means sharing the same space and depending on each other, and this is called interdependence. Already we discussed that plants make their own food by using sunlight, water and air. Animals cannot make their own food, so they go to the plants for the food. And plants also need animals for pollination, seed spreading and even for healthy soil. So they are partners, not just neighbors. Children, can you think one animal that helps a plant like honeybee which helps in the pollination? Children, let us take a big tree and see who lives and where it is lives. So first we'll go with location on the plant, the name of the animal and what does they do. First, location on the plants. When it comes to top of leaves, so animals like frog, butterflies, moth lives on it and they rest, hide from enemies when they are in danger. Now under the leaves, caterpillars, battle, stink bug can live. They eat leaves, stay safe from rain and sun. Now let us see which animals live in inside tree hollows. Squirrel, owl, barbet can live inside in tree hollows and they sleep, they raise babies and hide from the predators. On tree trunk, birds like woodpeckers perch to find insects to eat. Between the twins of leaves, tailor bird switches leaves to make a nest for hatching the eggs. On flowers like sunbird, honeybee, butterfly drink nectar and help for pollination. When it comes to the branches, leopard, bat, monkey take rest, eat fruits, look for danger. And in the soil around the tree, earthworm, ant and termite dig tunnels, make soil healthy and fertile. Children, now let us see how animals use different plant parts. So let's go part by part. As we discussed earlier, so leaves are eaten by camel, caterpillar, elephant and grasshopper. These leaves are used by tailor bird to switch leaves to make a nest for hatching the eggs. When it comes to the flowers, nectar drunk by butterflies, sunbird, hummingbird and honeybee. Bonus, when animals visit flowers for nectar, pollen stick to them and falls on another flower. This is called pollination. Without it, plants cannot make fruits or seeds. Fruits are eaten by monkey, bat, squirrel, parrot and elephant. After eating, animals drop or pop these seeds far away. This is called seed dispersal and planting a new trees for free. Insects like earthworms, ants, termites, millipedes, beetles make soil fertile and healthy. Children, animals use plants and their parts in many different ways. Camels eat the leaves of plants as the food. Squirrels and crow collect twigs from the plant to build their nest. Sunbirds and butterflies drink nectar from the flowers. Some birds such as owl use trees hollows for resting. Monkeys love to eat the fruits of plants and a tailor bird stitch leaves together to build their nests. Camel graze on a plant leaves. Birds and squirrels use branches, twigs and tree hollows to make homes and raise their young ones. Butterflies and sunbirds feed on flower nectar. Already we discussed that. Owls nest in a tree hollows for protection. Many monkeys eat juicy fruits. Tailor birds, already we discussed that, use leaves for nesting material. Some branches and leaves serve as food for caterpillars. Animals like bats and leopards rest on the branch. Children, crow, pigeon, squirrel, tree hollows and holes in trunks to protect and hatch the eggs. Owls, barbet, squirrel, snakes, they use these trees or hollows for shelter. Many animals make their shelter and homes on or near plants because plants offer food and protection. Children, let us see what is the life in the soil, the hidden world. Now let's go under the plant into the soil. Most people think soil is just dirt, but soil is actually a living world. Children, let us see how soil is made up of. Soil is made up of 40% of rock particles like sand, slate and clay, 25% of water, 25% of air, 5% of organic materials like dead leaves, dead animals, roots, etc. Children, soil is not just dirt. It is full of life. If you can stand near a plant and look closely at the soil, you may see that it contains small stones, dry or decaying leaves, and a variety of insects. Soil can also feel rough, smooth, hard, or grainy. Sometimes, especially after the rain, you may find the soil feels more damp, smell different, and even looks darker. These changes help many small creatures survive in the soil. Soil is made up of a tiny pieces of rocks, old leaves, roots, and the remaining of living, dead and animals. Between grains of soil, insects such as ants, termites, beetles, and grasshoppers move around. After rainfall, earthworms and millipedes come out of the soil and new plant and grasses may grow. Different types of animals can be found after rain, including bugs on fruits, flying insects, ants on leaves, butterflies on flowers, and even lizards on rocks. Sometimes new plants and animals appear after monsoon rains as a seed in the soil sprout into plant and insects emerge from underground. Children, let us see who lives in the soil. Yes, earthworm lives in the soil and makes tunnels with the air, water, rich and roots. Ant and termites break down the wood parts. Beetles and millipedes eat decaying leaves. Tiny fungi and bacteria too small to see but very important part of making the soil very rich. Children, now let us discuss what will happen after the rain. You have ever walked in a garden just after the rain? Yes, you notice the smell of wet soil called petrichor. The color becomes darker because of moisture. The texture becomes after softer. Children, now let us see what happened to the animals after the rain. After the rain, earthworms come out of the soil to breathe their tunnels filled with water. Millipedes and snails appear on leaves. New grass and small plants sprouts from seeds in the soil. More insects mean more food for the birds and lizards. So rain is like a refresh button for nature. Children, let us discuss the importance of soil for plants and animals. Yes, soil is very important for both plants and animals. It provides plants with nutrients they need to grow and give animals a place to live. When it rains, the soil becomes even more lively, with earthworms and other creatures coming to the surface. The rain also helps new plants to grow, creating more homes and food for the animals. This cycle shows us how plants and animals and soil work together to support life in nature. Without healthy soil, plants cannot grow, and without plants, many animals would not have a place to live. Children, along with this, now let us discuss how birds make sounds. Children, close your eyes nearby a plant. What do you hear? Yes, you can hear a sound of bird. Now let us discuss why and when the birds produce sound. Birds make sounds primarily as for survival to communicate essential messages. Using short calls and longer songs, they define their territory, forms virals, attract potential mates, warn their flock of nearby predators. They stay in a contact with each other while foraging or flying, and beg for food from parents. Every sound a bird makes is therefore a strategic signal designed to increase its chances of survival and reproduction. Children, now let us see when can you hear them most. Yes, early morning when it was dawn chorus, and evening, less human noise, cool air and sound travels faster. At this time you can hear the sound of pigeon says gutru or gur. Try it, imagine it. Children, here is an expanded table following your format showing various why and when birds make sounds. First, when it comes to sparrow, it chirp. Meaning of this sound is I am here, warning of danger. Or the sound cuckoo pigeon makes means it is calling mate or countering part. When the bees make the sound of buzz means flying near flowers or communicating food location. When it comes to the cockroach, it produces a sound croak, means attracting a mate especially after the rain. Then when it comes to the cricket, it produces sound cheer, means night communication attracting female. The dog barks whenever it wants to alert, warning or excitement. When the cat produces sound meow means greeting humans and begging for food. And the lion roars means climbing territory or intimidating virals. Then when a wolf pack coordination or long distance communication. When an elephant trumpet means warning, greeting family members. When the dolphin produces sound like click means echolocation, means navigating and finding prey. When the duck whistle means alerting flocks of predators. When a pig grunt means contentment, means searching for a food. When a snake produces a sound hiss means warning or stay away or feel threatened. And when a donkey brays means distress, loneliness and calling companions. And then when a monkey chatters means social bonding, warning of predators. When it comes to the peacock, stretch means attracting male, especially before rain. And when the hummingbird hums means wing vibrating during hovering or territorial display. When the woodpecker knock means drilling for insects or declaring territory. And when the whale sing means attracting mate, navigating ocean. And when the bear growl means warning and defending cubs. When the mouse speaks means fear, communicating with family. When a rabbit yelp means sudden pain or fear. When a hen crackle means laying an egg or alerting flock. When a horse whinny means greeting, locating other horses. When a crane trumpet means long distance slow communication. When a mosquito produces buzz sound means wing vibrating during flight, mating signal. And when a gorilla produces drum means chest beating, it displays strength and warning virals. And when a hyena laughs means social communication, excitement or frustration. When the gibbon sings means making territory, strengthening pair bond. Children, let us discuss when sounds are most active. Yes, here is a table explaining when different animals are most active in producing sounds based on their daily rhythms and seasonal behaviors. Now let us see the name of the animal, typical sound, most active time and reason. When it comes to the sparrow, it chirp means early in the morning, declare territory and attract a mate at the start of the day. And when the pigeon produces cuckoo sound morning and late afternoon, it means courtship and pair bonding during daytime hours. When a bee produces sound buzz means midday, sunny weather, active, when flowers are open and temperatures are warm. When a frog produces sound cork, evening and night, especially after the rain, breeding season triggered by rainfall, nights are safer from predators. When a cricketer cheer at night, avoid daytime predators, males call at the night to attract females. When a dog bark daytime and early evening, alerting to visitors, excitement or responding to triggers. When a cat meows dawn and dusk, cats are naturally most active at low light, meow speak, humans are away. When the lion roars night and early morning, territory announcement carries father in cool still night air. When the wolf produces a sound howl, dawn and dusk, pack assembly and territory making before and after hunting. When an elephant trumpet, daytime and late afternoon, warning signals and family greetings during active hours. Dolphin produces a sound click, continues a day and night, means echolocation is used constantly for navigation and hunting. When the duck produces sound whistle, early morning and late night, means altering flock during migration or feeding times. When a rooster drawn means territorial announcement and wake up call to all the flock. When an owl hoot means night nocturnal hunting and climbing territorial in darkness. When a cicada produces buzz sound means hottest part of the day, midday, mating calls intensifies with heat, collective sound deters predator. When a peacock stretches his feathers in the early morning and before the rain, means it attracting few hens and rain triggers breeding behavior. When a woodpecker knocks or drums comes early morning, means it declaring territory and attract mates when sound carries best. When a whale sings, night and deep water, songs travels faster in cooler, deeper water used for long distance mating call. When a mosquito produces buzz sound, drawn in dusk, means wing vibrating peaks during low light active periods for feeding. Next, the gibbon sings a song, pair bonding and territory defense, morning calls carry through the forest. Howler monkey howls dawn and dusk, means territory making sound travels up to 3 miles through dense jungle. Coyote owl at night especially produces moonlight night, pack coordination and territory defense when hunting. The kookaburra produces a laugh sound, means family group territory announcement known as bushman clock. Then a crow caw early morning and late afternoon, flock communication, warning calls and food discovery during midday. Honeybee workers busy midday 9-10 am to 12 pm foraging speak when flowers produce the most nectar. Children, now let us discuss the life cycle of a butterfly. One of the most magical plant and animal story in the butterfly's life cycle. It has been in 4 stages. The life cycle of a butterfly is one of the most fascinating and beautiful process in nature. Unlike humans or many other animals, butterflies does not simply grow bigger over the time. Instead, it grows through a dramatic transformation known as complete metamorphosis, changing its shape and appearance entirely at each stage. This cycle consists of 4 distinct stages: egg, caterpillar, larva, pupa and adult butterfly. Each stage serves as a different purpose. The egg starts the life, the caterpillar eats and grows rapidly, the chrysalis is a resting period when the body rebuilds itself, and finally the adult butterfly emerges to fly, mate and lay eggs for the next generation. Now children, let us discuss the 4 stages of butterfly life cycle in detail. First, let us discuss the stage of egg. A female butterfly lays tiny, round or oval eggs on a host plant, usually a leaf. The egg has hard outer shell to protect the growing embryo inside. This process takes duration of 3 to 7 days. After 3 to 7 days, the egg hatches into a caterpillar, and this stage is called a larva stage. The caterpillar's main job is to eat constantly, lives and grow. It molts, sheds its shink several times as it gets bigger, and this larval stage will be 2 to 3 weeks. After that, the caterpillar changes into pupa, which also called chrysalis. The caterpillar attaches itself to a branch or a leaf and form a hard casing called chrysalis. Inside the caterpillar body breaks down completely and recognizes into a butterfly. This is a resting but very active transformation stage, and it takes from 7 to 14 days. The next stage is called adult stage, means butterfly. The fully formed butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. Its wings are wet and soft at first. It pumps fluid into its wings to expand them, then wait them to dry before flying. The adult butterfly's job is to mate and lay eggs to continue the cycle, and this process will take 2 to 4 weeks, some species for a long time. This is an incredible journey from a tiny egg to a colorful flying insect. Is not only a wonder of nature but also a powerful symbol of change, growth and renewal. Children, finally I want to conclude that plants and animals living together in the grand tapestry of life. Neither plants nor animals can exist alone. They are not separate entities, 2 halves of single breathing planet. Every time an animal breathes out, a plant breathes in. Every time a plant bears fruit, an animal finds its meal. This is not just a scientific fact. It is a beautiful silent agreement of mutual respect and survival. The trees offer shade, shelter and oxygen. In return, plants spread its seeds, fertile the soil and protects its home. The bee takes nectar from the flower, and in return it helps the flower create a new life through pollination. The bird nests in the branches, and returns it eats harmful insects that could destroy the leaves. This is the nature's perfect cycle of giving and receiving. Children, let us see the moral of the story is no one in nature lives for themselves alone. If plants disappear, animals will starve. If animals disappear, plants will fail to reproduce. The moral is simple: live and let live. survive and be survived. We humans must learn from this silent partnership to take only what we need and give back what we can. Children, imagine a world without birds song in the trees, without bees buzzing around flowers, without the shade of banyan tree on a hot summer day. The world would be empty and silent. Now imagine a world wherever the seed we plant grow into a home for some creatures and every animal we protect helps a forest bloom. That a world is possible, but only if we remember that we are not masters of nature but one small part of this great living family. So let us walk gently on this earth. Let us plant one tree for every leaf we take and protect one creature for every gift they gave us. Because when plants and animals live together, life flourishes. When they live apart, everything becomes a fact. Children, in 3 lines I can say, the root gives life to the soil, the bird gives songs to the tree. Together they remind us we'll rise only by lifting each other. Thank you.